All right, how's it going, everyone? This video, we're gonna look at a solo guitar arrangement I came up with for Wild Horses from the Rolling Stones. And there's just three parts to the song: intro, verse, and a chorus. There is a solo section after the second chorus that's a little different, but we're just not gonna deal with that. It's not that important. So we're just focusing on these three. So let me just play through each part and I'll talk about them after and we'll take it from there. So here's the intro. As you may know from some of my videos, I don't write out things exactly as they are in some cases, but a lot of times I like to just kind of give us a guide for what we're doing. So the beginning part starts off like this, just that G, but I'm not going to play just that. I may just kind of pick around afterwards. So just keep in mind it's not going to be exact. So you can just kind of fill in the blanks. I want you to kind of get the core of what this is about, what the song is, and just use your ear and hone your own improv skills to, kind of play around with it and be creative yourself. So let's try it. Here's the intro. That's it. So what we've got is just G, A minor, 2 times, and then G. So there's not too much going on in the intro. So there is a little lead guitar part, but I tried to kind of get a little core of that sound. But just G, we're just hanging on the G, right? And then just picking around it. And then A minor. Thought I'd spice it up by, instead of playing a regular A minor, play an A minor 7. So you just get that open G, and then just get that little descending line there, and then basically just do it again. And then the last time we go, so something a little different. So we're playing our G like this instead of like this. This really opens things up for solo arrangements, makes things so much better to play your G like this and don't even really play the full G. We're just mostly getting the root down here, this G, and that opens things up to playing all these things for embellishments and getting the melody and whatnot. So that's the intro. Now the verse starts on a B minor, and or a B minor 7, however you want to think of it. So here's the whole section. It goes like this. So that is the B minor, and then we've got this 6 right here, F sharp and D with an open E. And then G, and then we're just picking through. One of the beauties of playing fingerstyle is we don't have to play notes grouped together like you normally would with the pick. We can just pick out the notes we want. I feel like it gives some nice space. We get the root note here, and then here's the melody on top. Just a B twice, and rather than play the whole thing, sometimes I do that, but sometimes I like to just not play that and leave a little more space. And then this one, it's like playing a B minor 7 like this. For the fingering, we're going back to a G, so after you put them all together, all down, forms that minor 7 shape like that. So a little awkward if you're not used to that and maybe not playing it all at once. So that's a good spot. If you print out this PDF, really circle that one and really spend some time with that one. This is probably the hardest spot of the whole song. So just 1 B there. And then just a little embellishment, throwing on kind of like a C over G. And then And then just to throw in a little passing thing here, we've got a B, G, and B. Bringing us into C. So we've got A, B, C. B, C. And that works out nice that they hit the chord and the bass note, I think right on B1, and then the melody goes E, G. So instead of doing it all at once, much better to do how they're doing it, giving that isolation really gets the melody in the right spot. So. And then we've got a real quick C, D, just playing the root and the chord. Back to G. And then same thing here, except D, C, so we're reversing it. And that brings us back to the top of the verse. And then the second time through, we get down to the last measure, that D. It doesn't do going into the chorus, so we can just hang on the D, do whatever you want, just hang on just that, maybe hit a few more times, add a D, anything you want. And then in the chorus, we've got, and then very similar from before, that's C, E, G. Here's an F. And then C with a G on top. I thought it was nice to put a G on the bottom too. So really thinking it up, especially after playing G and then F. Instead of going just to that, I thought it'd be nice to go. And then does that a couple times, so. You could always just end it on a G, So those are just the bare bones of the song. So it's not a full arrangement of how you'd put it all together, but that gives you a good framework to just come up with your own ideas. I would just probably play through just as is there, play the verse twice, hang on the D that second time, don't do the D, C, and then go into the chorus and maybe end it in a G, or maybe do the verse 2 more times, chorus 2 more times, and then, you get the... Maybe a good way to end it. That'd be a couple minutes long. So it's a nice, short solo guitar arrangement, because usually we don't want to go too long. For the listeners, it can get a little boring if you do 10-minute versions of things, but it all depends on what you're into. So this gives you the framework if you want to, really stretch it out and do some improv or build off this arrangement. Then you can do that too. So get creative and dig into it as soon as you can, and good luck.